what I wanted to show you today was I wanted to show y'all kind of a tool that I use that generates energy for me, and I actually feel like I slept an extra hour, right? Most of us don't get enough sleep, right? Most of us are just busy, we're up late, we're getting up early. Some of us have kids, right? We've got a family to take care of, but we also want to get things done for ourselves. But this tool takes 5 minutes. I'll show you in this clip. 5 minutes, and I literally feel like I just got an extra hour of sleep. So there's a reason why I like to meditate against the wall. My feet are like this, my knees, my hips are open. So for those of you that are familiar with the chakras, we have chakras going all through the middle of our body. And you know, when we sit down and when we lay down and go to bed, we close everything off, right? So by sitting this way, it allows me to open everything up and release the energy that needs to be released throughout my body. I like to go palms down on my knees. And there's a reason why I like to have my back against the wall, because it's almost a reminder that by having this practice, I'm able to put my back against the wall and have nothing behind me, right? It doesn't give me a chance to go backward, right? Everything is just here and forward. Nothing that's happened matters anymore. And I find it powerful when I do this. You know, I'm sitting up nice and tall. My whole back is against the wall all the way up. I just tuck my chin, relax every muscle in my body, and draw all of my attention. And all of my attention, all of my energy, just into my breath. That's really it. It's a simple thing. And then, you know, when those thoughts come in and those ideas and any images, they come in, I don't latch on. I allow them to pass by because, again, my back's against the wall. Anything that's happened already doesn't matter anymore. Anything in my past has no impact on right now, this very moment. Grounding myself in this very moment, in feeling a sense of gratitude to be able to be present and bring in fresh new life, and then exhale the old life, right? The old energy. Let it all go. Nice deep breath in. And I breathe it out. So I have a Fitbit on, and what I tend to do is I set like a 10-minute timer, and I do it for 10 minutes. You know, my feet are crossed like this, Indian style. I open up my hips, and I release the energy. So when I breathe in, it starts down here. My breath starts here, comes all the way up to the top, and then I hold it for a few seconds, and then I empty that cup. And then I fill the cup back up. Hold it. And I empty the cup. Thoughts are coming by. They're just flowing. I don't latch onto them. I don't give them my energy. Don't give your thoughts energy. Keep your energy for you, right? Your thoughts aren't you. Their thoughts, they're not who we are. Don't give them energy. Leave your energy for yourself, for your higher being, right? Because we have a higher being that exists, which is greater than this thing here, right? We are higher than this. All right, so this is what I do for my meditation practice, or mindfulness, whatever you want to call it. They're very similar. They're not one and the same, but they're very similar. But this is a meditation practice We can be mindful and practice mindfulness anywhere throughout our day, but this is my meditation practice. This grounds me. It allows me to remember that my back is against the wall, right? And there's nothing that I can't look and turn. There's nothing there. I'm here now, and I have everything in front of me, and that's it. All right, and that's the beauty of it. All right, y'all. So maybe practice this at some point today. It only takes about 5 to 10 minutes. And yes, enjoy this, and keep this as a part of your daily life, your daily routine. You can do it any time of the day. Drastic benefits on your life when you're able to be happy and okay with yourself, right? And you're okay with being by yourself, and you have happiness and peace by yourself. Think about how much happiness you can bring to the world, right? Reality. That's what I wanted to talk about today. I wanted to talk about reality. And the word context. So let's look at context and reality as being the same thing, all right? So context would be this water bottle. This is the context, the water bottle. That's also your reality, right? So the water bottle is your reality, the water bottle is your context, right? Now, say I wanted to maybe expand and start to do different things and maybe start to utilize a little bit more of my potential, then I would have to expand my context, right? My reality. For example, like the Wright brothers that invented the plane, right? They kind of expanded their context, their reality, right? Because nobody ever thought of flying before. So they came up with the idea. Everybody's reality was this water bottle, but they decided to then expand so that they can fit more in their reality, right? So I think that's really important and really powerful for us, because a lot of us, I noticed myself for a little bit living in a certain context, right? And maybe you start to realize, like, what, I can actually change my context. I can change my reality. I can expand my reality, to then be able to experience more in life, right? Something bigger, right? I don't know. I think it's a powerful thing, and I read it in my book. Huge credit to Robert Kiyosaki for doing a great job of illustrating it with his words. But yeah, and that just goes to show you how powerful a book can be, right? The books that we read can really start to shape our lives. So if you haven't read a book and maybe you need something to help expand your reality, right? Maybe go grab a book, start reading in the morning, maybe 20 minutes. I'm gonna finish this today because this is really starting to change my mindset, and I'm starting to look at life a little bit differently. And it's very, very exciting. It's energizing, it's uplifting. And they say, you know, when you read, you're really fueling your brain. So huge credit to Robert Kiyosaki, huge credit to my girlfriend for always giving me that reminder. You know, we gotta make sure we read our books every week. This will be my second book. Today's the 13th of January. So my goal is to finish this before the 14th, because the 14th will have been 2 weeks into the new year. So I'll finish that second book, and then I'll start up a third book. You know, 1 book a week. Her and I, we really consider ourselves to be entrepreneurs, and we have that spirit, right? We are working for ourselves, self-employed, I guess, if you will. But we also have our own businesses, and we are building our businesses. And business owners, right, and entrepreneurs, they have these certain habits that they perform every day. And one of those things is reading. So just for example, Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, like the richest men in the world, right? They read about 6 hours a day. So if I can get in 2 hours a day, maybe a third of that, right? I think I'm on the right path, right? Another powerful thing that I got from this book was Robert talks about the leverage of our words, and how our words can be a tool for us. So just for example, if you use the word happy a lot, your brain's gonna start to use that word and you will become happier, right? If we use the word sad, you'll start to feel a little bit more sad. So if we are a little bit more aware and conscious of our word choices, we can use them to our advantage and use them as leverage, right? Leverage simply meaning being able to do more with less, right? Leverage is a tool. He states that we can use our words as leverage, as a form of leverage. And I find that very powerful. So if we start to talk a little bit differently, we'll start to act a little bit differently, and we'll start to create more different things, and change our context, our reality. All right, y'all. That's it for today. Just a quick vid. Want to say what's up to y'all. God bless. January 13th. I'm going to go read a little bit more of this. All right, and I hope I inspired y'all to go grab a new piece of text so we can create. I don't know why I can't speak today. So we can start to change our context. Get it? All right, y'all. Peace.